Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a book haul. So I have a set of 20 books here that I need to show you guys. As I've been saying these past couple months in each of these book hauls that I've been doing, I just have an overabundance of books that I've kind of collected but have never even hauled on this channel. There's tons of books that are way over a year old that I purchased. So yeah, I'm just trying to get through all these as best I can. And yeah, there's quite a few that I've actually already read and reviewed for this channel. The first book I have is this little book that came from Hallmark. It came with this little plushy polar bear, and it's called Snoopy's New Friends, and it's just a very, very tiny book, as you can see, and just a little kid's picture book about this little polar bear who he doesn't like the cold, and he runs across this girl that he befriends. So yeah, it's just really sweet and adorable. I mean, seriously, look how cute that is. And yeah, I reviewed this for a set of children's books that I did. The next book I have is The Tutor by Andrea Chapin, and this is about a woman who eventually befriends and maybe is the lover of William Shakespeare at some point. So yeah, this is historical fiction during the Elizabethan era. And then I have A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, and this is a YA retelling of Beauty and the Beast. And then I have this book, which was an ARC giveaway that I won on Goodreads, and it's called Prince Harry, Brother Soldier's Son by Penny Jr., I think is how her last name is pronounced. And yeah, Prince Harry from England. He's adorable. Next, I have Elias Hook by Lisa Jensen, and this is a book that I have already read and reviewed if you wish to find out more about it. And this is a retelling of Peter Pan, but told through the perspective of Captain Hook, who is actually the protagonist in this book. Next, I have Nevermore and Enshadowed by Kelly Cree, and these are both YA books that sort of have like an Edgar Allan Poe-esque sort of vibe to them. And yeah, I love anything that deals with Edgar Allan Poe, so I had to get these. And I think there's actually 3 books in the series, but I managed to find these 2 books for really cheap at a used bookstore. So yeah, if I really like this first one, I'll go get the third one. Next, I have a trilogy that the author has sent me for a review. The first book is called The Hidden Ones, Power of Gods, and then Masquerade, and these are all by Nancy Mador. The author sent me these 3 books to review quite a while ago. I think it's been like a year now, and I feel terribly guilty that I have not read these yet. But they kind of sound like modern stories. They take place in the modern setting, and they're about this woman who the secret society think that she's like this ancient demoness. I think on the synopsis it says that this society thinks that she's like Lilith from the Bible. So yeah, I think this series has a lot to do like with angels and demons and mythology and stuff like that. And yeah, it sounds really, really good. Like I said, I just feel really, really terrible that I haven't reviewed this series for the author yet. Next, I have Journey into Mystery, Volume 2 by Kieran Gillen, and I have reviewed this book. I really, really loved it. So freaking good. And yeah, this Journey into Mystery series is about a kid version of Loki from Norse mythology. So yeah, a Marvel graphic novel. Love me some Marvel and love me some Loki. Next, I have The Valley of Amazement by Amy Tan, and this is a piece of historical fiction. Part of the book takes place in 1912, and then there's also a part that takes place in the late 1800s, and my understanding of the synopsis, it sounds like it's kind of a mother-daughter story, and in the 1912 setting, the daughter, just things are falling apart in her world, and she becomes, it says, a virgin courtesan. So yeah, there's something about this that kind of makes me think of Memoirs of a Geisha, but quite a bit different, I think, but still. This is actually a book that my sister got, so I decided to include it in part of my to-read pile, because this definitely sounds really, really good. Next, I have The Crown by Nancy Bilyeu, I think is how the lady's name is pronounced. This is historical fiction that takes place during the reign of King Henry VIII, and it's about a nun at the height of the English Reformation, and her brother, I believe, has been burned at the stake, and her father is being sentenced to the same fate, I think, and this group wants her to go collect this ancient relic, which I think is a crown, hence the title, and if she gets this relic, it will be a means for her to save her father, and a means also to possibly end the English Reformation. So yeah, I haven't read this one yet, but it sounds super, super good. Kind of a mystery thriller sort of thing set during the reign of Henry VIII. And then I have At the Water's Edge by Sarah Gruen, and this takes place during World War II, and it's about this husband and wife. After some scandal in America, they decide to run away off to Scotland in pursuit of the Loch Ness Monster. And yeah, oh my goodness, you guys, I love this book. I'm gonna say it right now, this might end up being one of my favorite books of 2015. We'll just see how that goes. We still have a number of months left of 2015, but right now, At the Water's Edge is definitely right up there at the top of my favorites for the year. And then I have Hawkeye Volume 1 and Hawkeye Volume 2 by Matt Fraction, I believe is who it is. Yeah, once again, I love me some Marvel, and this is focused on Hawkeye, who never gets the deserved attention that he needs. So yeah, can't wait to get to these. And the thing is, about these Hawkeye graphic novels, a lot of people seem to really love these. I've pretty much heard nothing but good things about these, so yeah. Woohoo! Next, I have Above Us Only Sky by Michelle Young Stone, and this is about a young woman who was born with wings on her back, but her parents, thinking that the wings are a birth defect, have the wings removed. And this book is largely about family and heritage. She finds out that her family came from Lithuania, so yeah, there's a lot going on there besides just her birth defect with the wings. And I have read and reviewed this book if you guys want to find out more about it. Next, I have The Counter-Shaded Ibex by Andrew Warren, and this was sent to me for review by the author quite a little while ago, and I feel guilty that I've not read this yet either, but it sounds really, really good. I can't even remember what this book is about, but I remember when Andrew Warren approached me about it, I was like, ooh! But yeah, it says a tale of murder and suspense, a battle between Israel and Arab countries, something about a buried treasure, yeah, taking place in New York, to the Judean desert, the Dead Sea, ghettos of London, the Vatican. Sounds all sorts of awesome. Next, I have The Last American Vampire by Seth Graham Smith, and this is a book that I read earlier in the year, and I loved it immensely. And this is a sequel to Seth Graham Smith's Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, focused on Henry Sturgis, who in that book was like the vampire who helped Abraham Lincoln become a badass vampire hunter. So yeah, told entirely from his point of view in this book, and just when he was first turned into a vampire at Roanoke Island, and then kind of ending up into the modern day. Next, I have Fall of Giants by Ken Follett, and this is book 1 in the Century trilogy, and this is a huge book, you guys. This book is a historical fiction epic, and it follows the lives of like 5 different families. Yeah, it is huge. There's a lot going on, and it all takes place during World War I, and how all these 5 families, I guess, connect. Like I said, a big, huge epic. It sounds like kind of a family saga sort of thing. So yeah, I cannot wait to get to this. I'd like to kind of get maybe the other books in the series to go along with it, so I can kind of binge read the whole series. So that's it for this book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have you guys read any of these books? Do you want to read any of them? Just let me know your thoughts down below. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you liked this video, you may like these other videos. Bye guys.